Hey everybody, it's Darren Cheek from Ozark Mountain Lure. So I'm on this location. This is the second day I checked it. I set it, and the day that I set it, I recorded all these sets I made because I had some pretty good otter information on trapping small creeks in here. And I dropped my phone at the last set in the water, and the phone went, and I lost all my content that I've been making. So today is the second check, and I figured, well, I'll come in and show you the sets after they're made and any catches we get. So the backstory to this location is I got called by a guy south of town, has a nice place, has a big pond on it, big, kind of a small lake. Otters are in the pond. He says he sees their scales eating all the fish up, and he thinks that he knows where their dens are. I come out and check it out. The dens are muskrat dens, and that is otter scat on the pond, but there is nowhere to set for these otter. Too many pets around. But he tells me there's a small rocky creek that connects to the pond that's spring fed. So I asked to go down there, and I find these locations. So the first location I want to show you is the first trap I set. It's a Blau 330, and you can see down the creek, it's just a small rocky creek. I can check these from the highway, off the highway. Highway is literally right under that culvert there. And right there, you can see, now I stacked the rocks up, but that giant boulder there is, the creek goes right around it, and you can see the discoloring of the rocks there. That was like that when I started setting the trap. I helped it by moving rocks around, but that's how that's one of the first clues that something was dragging their belly through here. Could be an otter, could be muskrats. It's not a beaver. There's no beaver sign. So all I did was right up against that creek, or that rock, I put my Blau 330 in there, and I added some rocks, kind of cut it off, and then, believe it or not, those sticks drove pretty easily there. And I'm using this big boulder basically as a block down, but it's a natural one. Those otters are going to go right through there every time they pass up and down this creek. And that rock acts as basically a funnel. And most of these rocks that's laying in there were already like that. The big rocks I stacked on my springs for extra stability, I did that. But the rest of it was already like that. The trap is set, the way the trap is set on this side, the springs are up out of the water, but that trap's pretty deep there, deeper than it looks. And there's actually some small rocks at the bottom jaws to basically keep the trap from, so I could set it on its, with the triggers on the bottom instead of on the top. But we'll get to the next location. Nothing today. When I do make a catch, I'll show you. Hey everybody, it's Darren Cheek from Ozark Mountain Lure. So I'm right back at that location I showed you the other day that I set with a 330, using the natural run of the creek, the natural obstructions to make a set. Remember, I put the 330 right here, and I checked it 2 days after the fact, nothing. Today, 2 days after that, so 4 days ago when I set it, I checked it today, and it's a big difference today. Got a nice male otter traveling up this creek. And I'm going to tell you, looks like I got him in a Blau 330 here. I'm going to tell you, these locations are dandy locations. It doesn't have to be a big creek, a gigantic, nice creek or river. It can be just a small trickle like this. Rocky as they come, but you can make it work for your advantage. So I'm going to get off here and reset the trap.